back to the channel. Today I want to go over CORE Survival, and what they make is these helmet markers, and I want to go over a quick background before I dive into them. You'll see these on my helmets, and I've been running them for a while, and I get a lot of questions about them and what models they are and what so forth. So what CORE Survival does is they made these helmet markers, and I think they're one of the best ones out there. There's also the Manta SS from SS Precision. I don't have too much experience with that stuff, but I do have experience with CORE Survival. I know the folks there, and they're really cool, and they know what they're doing, and they have some really good subject matter experts that work for them. So what they do is they are either overt or covert on helmet markers. And so overt, you've got visible light as well as IR. So if you're running night vision and things like that, that's for the overt stuff. So you can identify yourself from IFF or friendly or foe. But I don't use it for that. I don't run nods yet, and I use it for making myself seen in emergency situations, or if I ever have to get into a search and rescue type of mode, I can use that so my partners and people can see me if I am in trouble or whatnot. So that's what I use it for. I use it for the overt versions, and they have a lot of uses. Mainly, CORE Survival started making these for people that skydive, so they can obviously see themselves. So these are FAA rated, so they can see, I think it's a minimum of 2 miles away. So that's one use. There's a ton of uses for these, but that's what I use it for, is for to be overt in case I need to be seen as an emergency type of beacon to be found. So let's go over to 2 models. They differ in function in some ways and features. This is the Helstar 5. This is one of their first versions, and this is the EXO model. So this one is an improvement over their standard Helstar 5. So the controls are really easy on this one, and this one you just have an on and off. So, and that's on. So this one has an on and off mode at the bottom, and up here right now you're in mode 1, and so that's the green, steady green with the white strobe, and you switch it down to mode 2, and that's just a steady green. And then mode 3 on this one is IR, and I believe this one blinks in IR. You kind of can see it on camera, but it is naked to with your naked eyes you can't see it. So really easy to operate. There's only 2 switches, and there's no mistaking which ones you're on the Helstar 5. Same, we'll go over to Helstar 6 in a bit. So let's go back to this. So the new EXO, it's translucent on the side, so you can have a side profile as well, where the old Helstar 5 you didn't have that. It was all black, so that, you know, adds to the visibility. So that's kind of neat. So that's the Helstar 5, and you can get them in any color you want, in any configuration. There's a ton of configurations available, and it's Velcro like that. And somebody asked me about what the model number was. So that is the model number for the one I have specifically, and they run on CR123s, just like that. So you just close it. It's watertight and durable. So you could set up that way, backwards, any way you want, really. You got Velcro, it sticks onto it. I know these are great for canines. They put this on a canine vest. You can see your dog. So that's I've seen them used for canines as well. So again, any color you want, in configuration, strobe, whatever you need, they can program it to what your needs are. All right, let's move on to the Helstar 6. It's a little bit smaller unit, but it's a little bit thicker. So, and I think it has a little bit more modes. So this one is, as you can see a side profile as well as a forward profile. So there's the on, mode 1, mode 2 is red, and then up here is the overt and covert. So from here you switch it down, and the first mode I believe is steady, and then the second mode is blinking IR. So you can't see it now because it's obviously IR, but you switch it back up. So you always know what mode you're in. It's really easy. You could do it without looking at it, which is very helpful in both units. Since I only use it on overt, I know which mode I'm on. If I need to go covert, you could do that as well. I know a lot of guys use it for when they're running on a flat range and, you know, running nods, so people behind you can see you. That's very important. So that's another use for it. So this is the Helstar 6. I will pop this real quick and get the model number for you. So this is the model number for this one, and all of it's listed on their website. The colors and modes are all on there, so you get the mode that configuration you want for yourself. They do have some new stuff coming out that is pretty neat. They worked with Core, and what that they're gonna have some rails that are integrated and powered. So they have like a Helstar unit. I'm not sure they're gonna call it Helstar, but it connects to the rail platform, and the rails are powered, so you have a single source. And then I know Princeton Tech is working with them too on that project, so you just connect your lights and your markers and all that stuff, powered all by your rails that are powered themselves. But I hope that was helpful for you guys. So I'll show you guys a side profile on this, and I'll do a rundown on my helmets on separate videos as they have changed over the years. So those are the Helstar 5 EXO and Helstar 6. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I appreciate the comments, and any gear you want me to review that I have, if you've seen on my Instagram, please put them in the comments and I'll try to get through them. But I'm working to get caught up on all the gear that I have, and yeah, so try to share the knowledge. And thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it.